G'day, welcome to the South Gippsland Shire Budget Priorities Forum. We're really excited for what we're going to see today.
Just another opportunity for the people of South Gippsland to present their wishes and their dreams to us.
At least now this year we've got a bigger reach than we've ever had before. We've got ideas on the table.
I'm going to invite you up, one at a time, and we're going to really focus on one idea at a time as an entire room. So that means you're going to get an entire room to really get to flesh out each idea. So we want to give some real gravitas to those who did use the online process. And then at your tables, we're going to talk about what are some of the things the community can do and some of the things that council can be doing to address this.
But the community has spoken in this forum to say, and the foster community in other ways, that halls are valued. They've been here for a long time and we want them to stay here. So factor it in for the budget.
Participation rates drops greater than 20% of the last rolling 5-year average. That's a trigger to close the pool. If the operating costs reduces below another threshold, that's a trigger. If you have a catastrophic event like you got a major plant failure and it's going to cost $1 million to fix, that's another trigger to look at closing the pool. So there's a number of triggers.
Has anyone thought about the possibility of foster funding their own pool, the ongoing costs?
I think that we've got to be careful too that the Shire has spread all resources around the whole of the Shire.
Foster Pool Committee are quite confident we could run it. Obviously we need assistance and some funding. But
we need to redevelop the pool. We put together a proposal to do that, and that's currently being discussed and debated with the council. We need to come up with a community management model that's going to work better for the community and for the council, and so again we really share that with Foster.
As far as challenges go, probably a little bit not more different than what's going on with the foster pool. But I think just the last session for the ideas coming from the tables, I've got some great ideas there. And encourage some more ideas. So.
Green waste should be free all year because trees grow all year.
Complex issues was a matter that we were finding that we were having contractors and green waste contractors coming in and taking advantage of the free service. Then there were some ideas thrown around about well, we put controls in place so people have to provide ID and prove that they're resident.
So one of the papers said that in Europe there's a lot of worm composting businesses that are actually making money. So rather than just see it as a waste, see it as a stream that can actually be recycled into a profitable product.
I'd like to see an exhibition and equestrian centre built at Stony Creek Racecourse. We also have a lot of support from local businesses and traders who feel that this would be a huge tourist opportunity for the area and region.
We're talking costs, millions of dollars, thousands of dollars.
What we'd like would be council to fund our business management plan. So if we get that little bit extra money, we could really prove that this would be a win-win-win situation for everybody in South Gippsland.
If we got the indoor facility at least up and running, so it was usable to be able to run events there, then that's going to create even more funds that we're going to be able to do all the rest of the facilities, so do it in stages like that.
I'd like to see council take what I call a zero-based budgeting system, where you say, at the very most, we will increase our rates, which were 36 million this year, by CPI, at the very, very most. That's the amount of money we've got. Now, what can we give you for that? And use your say to have the argument about which services they can provide.
The challenges that come with that is exactly how do we maintain the same level of services that we continue to do, to draw a line through and say, right, let's do equestrian facility green waste and a few things, and it's okay, we're going to do, and I'm going to say my favourite one now, are we going to do tulips in the main streets?
No.
We're not going to do them. They're out the door. This is where OurSay will be really interesting because that's such a hot topic. Some people say, don't you go near those tulips. We just have a little look at Port Phillip, whose rates are, people pay about less than half of what they pay here. The Port Phillip Council area covers 21 square kilometres. The South Gippsland covers 3,295 square kilometres, so a much bigger area.
The arts community is looking at trying to work with council to develop a new strategy and a new policy which will look forward to the future and cultural tourism encompassing the arts and starting to make it a viable thing for the Shire to fund.
Now there's an artist there that I met at a conference function that I was at, and she said, oh, I live in your Shire and we do all this work, and it's just outstanding. So there's great strengths and opportunities already here to build on, and I don't think it'll really take a lot to get it really firing. But the challenges are, again, where does council want to spend its money? How are we going to fund these things? And what amount of interaction does council need to put into this? And I'm not sure how much. I'm looking at some ideas that will come out on the paper soon as how we might best do that, because I really don't think it'd be that hard, but we'll see how we go. I've found this session extremely valuable, just hearing some of the ideas. There's a few new ideas there that I haven't sort of come across before that I'm looking forward to exploring with the council. So the next steps after that is to collate all the information, take it to council, so I can sit down and have a think about how do we best respond to all this. Then you'll see a draft budget go out.
Great. Thank you. Go home. EK.
The workshop here today has been very good. There's it's good. These workshops give, a lot of people come with their own individual projects, for want of a better word, and this gives them a broader picture on other people's projects, and where we can help each other. Hopefully,
I'm quite happy with the online. I'm not brilliant with it, but I can follow it and I can understand, I can use it. It took me a little while to sort it all out, but the way we are going now, it's the way to get to the majority of the community.
The face-to-face meeting today was surprisingly good. I came along very negative, in fact I said so, but I've learnt more about issues that I was not aware of and didn't read about online because they didn't interest me. But here I was trapped at a meeting and I had to listen to a variety of things, and I've come away better educated about a variety of things which perhaps might not have otherwise appreciated.
Today was interesting. It's a learning exercise for people. People aren't used in our democracy to have a more active say. So that what we've actually got is two sides learning how to come together and meet. And it's like meeting for the first time. It can be difficult, it can be awkward. But in the end, when people start to share their ideas and unpack the ideas, I think there's an appreciation on both sides, both on council and on the community, of the difficulties, the complexities and the opportunities that come out of it.